Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to the QA Automation Studio. In this video, we will explore 10 powerful key features of a playwright and stay till the end where I'll reveal 5 bonus hidden features of a playwright that most testers don't know about it. Yeah. At last video, we have discussed what is a playwright, why playwright is so popular, and then playwright versus Selenium, high level comparison. And then we have discussed who should learn the playwright, and then uh, have walk you through the complete playwright roadmap overview. Yeah, now let's see the agenda of this video. So we will discuss the feature first, that is cross-browser testing, then feature 2, auto-weighting mechanism, and then feature 3, powerful and reliable locators, feature 4, parallel test execution, feature 5, retries, feature 6, debugging and reporting, feature 7, trace viewer, feature 8, network interceptions and API testing, feature 9, browser context and session handling, feature 10, code generator, and then at the last I will reveal that 5 bonus features, and then I will give you a one practical task that you should complete. One thing I want to clarify before we start: if you don't fully understand the features, that's completely okay. For now, just focus on the theoretical part, whatever I am explaining. That's enough at this stage. We will discuss each features in detail later with hands-on practical video. The first feature is cross-browser testing. So the cross-browser testing means validating that your web application work consistently across different browsers or not. So it is one of the strongest feature of a playwright. And playwright, actually a playwright supports real browser engines, so not it is a simulations. So with a single test line script you can run the test using Chromium, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or a Safari. So here you don't need a separate driver or complex code setup. Means no browser specific code required and no if else condition required. And using this cross browser testing, you can find out CSS issues, or you can detect JavaScript issues. And this is a mandatory in a real enterprise projects. So here you can also run your test on a specific browsers. Means if you want to run your test for Firefox, then it is a very easy with a Playwright. Feature number 2, auto weighting mechanism. So have you ever seen Selenium tests that randomly fails because a given element was not loaded yet, and then you have added thread.sleep and it works? So the good news is this playwright solved this above problem. So using auto wait mechanism. So playwright has a built-in auto wait mechanism. So here auto wait means playwright automatically wait for that required conditions before performing any actions or assertions. Means here you don't require this thread.sleep or wait until or explicit wait. So here in Playwright, before performing any actions like a click, fill, or check, so this Playwright wait until the element present in a DOM, visible, enabled, and if we are using animation, if we this wait until the given element is stable, and finally it receives the events like a clickable, editable, enable. So only after all the conditions met, this playwright perform a given actions. Feature number 3, powerful and reliable locators. So Playwright provides powerful and modern locators such as role-based locators, text locators, test ID, CSS, selector, and XPath. So this role-based locators is more important. So we will discuss in upcoming lectures. So these locators make test clean, readable, and reliable even if the given application is a dynamic. Feature number 4, parallel test execution. Playwright support parallel test execution out of the box very efficiently and user friendly. So here we are going to use workers. So multiple tests can run at the same time without extra configurations. So no extra coding required. With a single line of configurations, we can achieve this parallel testing. So this significantly reduces execution time, especially for if we are using large test suite. Also, we can achieve this at using a shard. So when we run our Playwright code with the CI/CD tools like a GitHub Actions, so we can use a shard. So don't worry if you are not getting right now. We will discuss this in detail in coming lectures. Feature number 5, retries. The retry features automatically rerun failed tests to handle flaky or unstable scenarios. It is configured in playwright.config file, and most of the time it is used with the CI environments to reduces the false failures. So here also we don't require extra configurations. With a single line of configurations, we can achieve this retries features. Feature number 6, debugging and reporting. So Playwright offers excellent debugging supports. So we are getting HTML test reports without any extra configurations. So also we are getting automatic screenshots, video recording, detailed logs. So all these features help quickly identify and fix the test failures. Feature number 7, Trace Viewer. Playwright Trace Viewer is a very powerful debugging tool. Playwright Trace Viewer is a tool used to see what happened during the test execution. It records every steps of the test like a click, typing, and navigation. It helps us debugging failed tests easily. We are able to see screenshots, actions, and DOM step by step. It shows which step failed and why. Trace Viewer helps tester replay the test like a video. It makes finding issues faster and clearer. Trace Viewer helps us understanding and debug Playwright test failures by showing step-by-step execution. Feature number 8, network interceptions and API testings. Playwright allows us to intercept network requests, mock API responses, perform API testing using request API. So this makes Playwright suitable for UI as well as API hybrid testing. Feature number 9, browser context and session handling. Browser context is like a new incognito window. So we can create multiple browser context in the same test. So each context has a separate cookie, cache, and storage. We can also inject our own cookies, caches, and storage. So multiple contexts can run in a single browsers without affecting each other. So it is used to test multiple users or a user have a multiple roles at the same time. Session handling. Session handling means managing the login state, means managing the cookies and tokens. So Playwright can save login sessions and we can reuse it in another test. So this avoids logging in again and again for every test. So this makes test faster and more stable. Feature number 10, code generator, or we can say code gen. So Playwright provide a code generator that records browser actions and automatically generates a test codes. So test code we can get in different languages like TypeScript, JavaScript, or Java. This feature is especially helpful for a beginners or a quick test creations or a learning Playwright syntax. Now let's discuss extra features. Feature number 11, locator highlighting for debugging. You can visually highlight elements during execution to confirm selectors are correct, especially combined with a slow motion mode. So we can use this highlight functions with the locators. So many testers don't know this exists, but it drastically reduces locator errors during development. Feature number 12, slow motion. If we use this slow mo attribute, then this slow down actions for easy visual debugging. And if we use combined with page.pause or inspector, this allow step through debugging for UI actions. Feature number 13, CLI smart test executions. So if you want to run last failed test through a command line, then we can use --last -failed. Similarly, if you want to run last modified test, then we can use -only -changed. Feature number 14, max failure config options. So it is added in playwright.config.js. So let's suppose if we set max failure 2 and if we run our suit, and by in case two test cases are failed, so the remaining test case will not run. So in short, it is used to stop the test executions after specified number of test failures. Feature number 15, page.console messages functions. So it is used to return all console messages like log, warn, error, and info, and which is generated by the page. So it is useful for debugging client-side issues and validating that there are no unexpected logs appear during the test. Page errors function. It captures uncaught JavaScript errors that occur during the page load. Also, it helps to detect runtime exceptions and indicate broken applications behavior. Now let's discuss today's task for this video. So in this video, I intentionally skipped a few important Playwright basic features. So your task is to find out those missing features and comment it. So let's see how many I missed. In next video, we will discuss Playwright versus Selenium difference in detail. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.